Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
2 outs is a great time to try to...
Runner goes again. A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it.
Save.
Stevens locks in. No need to press, but they can really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Late on that fastball.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Comes up empty. Up the middle. And that one handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage.
Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Save. That makes it triple digits. 100 stolen bases in one season. Incredible. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible.
Stevens dives back in, but they got him.
Out. 3.
Stevens with yet another blistering day on the bases, hitting the century mark as he stole his 100th base of the season.
And Boog, this is just unheard of in the modern era. Even with the new rules that encourage stolen bases, 100 swipes in a season is pretty special stuff. Congrats to him on this achievement.
3.
1 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. The 2-1. On the ground to third. Stevens fires to first in time.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 17, Rafael Devers.
Out.
Man at first, Brandon Stevens. Up now for the Brewers. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Batting third,
Out. 3.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Here's the 0-2. Chop to third. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the third.
You're out.
Stevens stepping in. It's late. It's quiet. But here's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he can twist this script.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Up the middle, Lopez. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
up next for the Brewers, the right fielder,
Step off throw to first. Ow! They got him. And
ball 4, take the base.
Man at first, nobody out. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Next for the Brewers, Brandon Stevens. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. The 2-1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play.
Ow!
Stevens blocks in, trying to turn momentum back in their favor. This is who they want up there to do it.
Yeah, and sometimes it just takes one swing to change the tone. This at bat could be that moment.
That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Brewers.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. No throw, safe at third. It's a stolen base. That makes it triple digits. Stevens played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code, young. We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Come on,
Brandon Stevens is putting together an. Brandon Stevens up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Edwards moving under this one. And there's one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable.
Out! 3, safe!
Bottom 4, stepping in, Brandon Stevens. Stevens, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defense.
3!
Stevens stepping in. A base hit here could shift the 5. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning. Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Challenge from behind the dish here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone.
Ball 4, take your base. Safe!
One of their last chances to break up the no-no. 0 for 3 in this one. And the no-no is no more. Throws to second, and he'll reach second with one away.
8 1/3 no-hit innings and just 2 outs.
Inside move to second.
On the tag,
and he's
you're
picked
out.
off.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going or not, but when you've got that.
Stevens with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boo.
You're out. Out. Out.
Brandon Stevens getting ready to hit. Third in the NL in RBIs this year. Stevens, the home run derby champ from a year ago, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Runner takes off for third. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only. Slider right there. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Here's the 0-2. That one missed. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Drilled in the air out towards right center. On the move. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice.
Alan Shearer, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground. Oh, great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
What an effort by the third baseman.
Hey.
1 down. Now here's the Marlins DH. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Stevens gets it to first. 2 down.
Out.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. Stevens digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boo. Time to come through in the clutch.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Shearer drifts towards it. And that is a big first out. Stevens stepping in. This is why you lift all those weights, Singy. One swing could send everybody home.
Yeah, and he's shown the ability to deliver in moments just like this. All eyes on the batter's box.
swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab.
You're out.
Stevens did well despite the loss.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Ball 4, take your base.
Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Stevens, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. That one out to right. Takes it in for the out.
3.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Stevens steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing move, just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off. Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Struck him out swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hit. Stevens digging in, missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Fouls away the first offering.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And the inning is over. Brewers leave him.
3.
So 2. Now, Brandon Stevens up now for the Brewers.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Stevens could have done more in this game despite the win. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
I slowed into a room full of nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. You mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul.
Brandon Stevens is ready to go. His team comes into this one with the best record in the majors. All eyes on baseball's elite today. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against. 1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Stevens. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Bate checks the runner. Stevens dives back in, but they got him. Man at first, one away.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Bottom of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, David Ramos. Smash down the left field line. Dives and makes the catch. What a play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. Statcast says this is Bryce Terang. And a bunt towards third. Scoops it up barehanded to first. On the money. Nice play.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Good job to fight that one off. One and 2 here. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the 1 for 3. In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Brewers. Stevens steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. Montgomery, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. To third, and it goes just foul. This could end it. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch.
In the air, right side of the infield. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Stevens had a decent showing in the loss. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Brandon Stevens up now for the Brewers. And that one pulled foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ball, that's out.
Got him. One away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed.
Safe.
Man at first, one away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. A two-run homer, home run number 30 on the year. And they add on. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. He got on plane with that high fastball, but look at his bat.
First and second here, no outs.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Takes it in for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it, just...
One down. Next to hit, Brandon Stevens. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. That one fouled off.
O2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's ball 2.
Got him looking. 2 away. Now he's challenging to call strike.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 74, Walker.
1 down. Next to hit, Brandon Stevens. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball.
Up the middle. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Quick toss to first. Stevens back in on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick,
Runner goes again.
Get down,
There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Stevens hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
well, plenty of thumps for him this season, Boog. And you know his teammates appreciate having a bat like his in the lineup. We'll see how many more dingers he can pile up this year.
Out.
1 down. Next for the Brewers, Brandon Stevens. On a line.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dig yourself. Runner,
Here goes the runner. Pitch
Ball two.
misses. Throw
He's
there.
safe.
Safe. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the
You're out. 3.
on the ground. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back.
3 out.
Termarr Johnson getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Stevens throws to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 5th. Brandon Stevens up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one for strike 1. Stevens matched a homer in his last game.
Ball 1.
And it's even up.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. And there's a ball. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get.
Hey! You're out. Hey!
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Stevens.
Ball.
The Buccos up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's ball 2.
Bautista, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Slap the other way, foul. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
3 out.
Stevens did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Brandon Stevens getting ready. A little extra motivation as he's facing his former team today. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Stevens steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Tap foul at the plate.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swings through that high fastball. That one missed. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there.
Foul ball. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. Carter aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one ripped into right. That's a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
3 out.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one's in there. That's strike two. This one in the air, center field. Grisham should have this one. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one.
2 outs, runner at first. Brandon Stevens up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. A 2-run homer, and they close the gap. It's 7-4.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Stevens. And there's a fly ball deep right field, raging back towards the wall. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing.
All 4, take the base.
Stevens made a big contribution despite the loss. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon, and all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering. Hooray, the sun has come out. And the king began to sing.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day's begun.
Brandon Stevens up now for the Brewers. 3 hits and a loss last night. There's the strike. Stevens wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. Just getting started here in St. Louis. On the ground to third, might be 2. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy.
That's ball 4.
Stevens with another scorching run of play lately. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. Here's your 1. And a foul ball. The Brewers down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Stepping in, Heriberto Hernandez. The 3-1. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 4. Take your base.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
That's the ball.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. There's 1. On to first, save. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And a foul ball. The Brewers with the tying run on at first. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Now quick throw to first. Stevens dives back in safely. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Next for the Brewers, B.J. Murray Jr. The 1-1. Runner takes off on the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him in first. There's 2 aboard.
Ball 4. Take the base.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Stevens in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Stevens digging in, go-ahead run in scoring position, and a seasoned hitter at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, if he gets something he likes, Boog, he's not going to miss it. This is what you play for.
Ball.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay throw. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
You're out. That's ball 4. Out.
Stevens stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
And there's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Base hit into the outfield. Carter rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. And that knock bumps his hitting streak.
You're out.
Stevens managed to keep the hitting streak alive. Singled and knocked in a run.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Brandon Stevens currently on it. One down. Brandon Stevens up now for the Brewers.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Ball.
Stevens with some impressive production lately.
Ball.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Yeah, that ball's hit hard.
Quick toss to first. Stevens back on a dive. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the drop, strike 3. And now the right fielder, Jack.
3.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Connor Griffin. Payoff pitch. Chop to third. Stevens. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Don't run. Sliced hard but foul. Stevens, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards.
Well, these Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Stevens thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. 2-2 now. Just missed.
That's in. Ball.
Time called down before the payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
1-1 now. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion.
Runner goes again. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2.
Safe.
1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Stevens. And first offering is fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Bench on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Man at first with 1 gone. Brandon Stevens up now for the Brewers. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His 32nd of the year. And they add on. It's 7-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch ready.
Stevens really stood out in this win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
I never liked them. To your public safety brief, I never listened. To your blackmail of likes, I ignore them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you liked. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the
3. One down. Down the third baseman, Brandon Stevens. Just missed. Stevens was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals.
It's a lot of fun watching him run the bases, Boog. I think opposing pitchers and catchers need to take a few extra minutes to plan out how they'll adjust when he gets on base.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next one just misses. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground. Griffin on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Ow! That's ball 4.
Stevens was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year.
Ball.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Strike 2.
Ball.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped into right field. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at-bat.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal.
Ball.
There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like
That's bad. 3.
One out. Runners at first and second.
Ball.
Stevens matched a homer in his last game.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't
Perfect.
some.
You're out.
Stevens digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boog. Well, these Brewers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
In the air to left center. Montgomery should have this one. And there's one down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration.
Stevens get that hitting streak going.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. I'm internationally known, yo. I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. So all hell honorable. It's to my real ill heavyweight hitters, go getters, 50 ways to make figures. They come on the spot to fail sisters.
Brandon Stevens. Brandon Stevens now at the plate. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Stevens with another scorching run of play lately. There's a swing and a miss.
Ball.
Well struck right field. Makes the catch crashing into the wall.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Kurtz off the first with 2 away. Fastball is outside. Popped up. And that'll do it. Brewers.
3.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Out towards right center field. Sanchez moving under it. And there's one down.
3.
Brandon Stevens up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. Out to short. Lombard. They take the force out, and that will end the inning.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 51.
Stevens with a forgettable showing in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
3.
One down. Brandon Stevens up now for the Brewers. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting.
Stevens stepping in. The numbers aren't pretty, Singy. He knows that. But this is about adjustments and redemption.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one good swing to turn the tide and recover emotionally. And that can change everything in a rivalry like this.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. That one fouled off.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
3.
Stevens did a good job in the win.
Really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
That's ball 4.
Brandon Stevens getting ready to hit. The top hitter in the National League entering the day. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Stevens, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
High fly ball out towards left field. And it's off the wall, but foul. Pitch misses. Full count now. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
2 walks in the first.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Stevens with some impressive production lately. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. His 33rd homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
3.
Ripped to right. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Stevens starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Got him. 1 out.
Really went aggressive in with that slider. Good.
First and second, 1 out. Ethan Salas, the next up for the Marlins. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Stevens over to second. What a double play that was. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Stevens in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Ball, that's out.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out. Stevens with a good game to help lift them to the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar. Yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todo, ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar.
Brandon Stevens getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 1 down at the plate. Brandon Stevens. And first offering is fouled off. Stevens launched a homer in his most recent game. Fought measures 6 feet 4 inches. More than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. The 1-2. Out to center. Cruz under it. And there's 2 down.
Out.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
That one misses. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
Man at first, 1 away.
Going to lay off that pitch down. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and that leaves them with runners. One down. Now the third baseman, Brandon Stevens. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Brewers, number 32, Evan.
Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. That one felt good. His 18th home run. And at first, here's O'Neal Cruz. Down the line, it's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with. Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Stevens. He's been a great free agent sign. Swings over the top of that one. Next offering is fouled back.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. And that skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move. And that is that.
You're out.
1 down. Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. On the ground to the left. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
3.
Stevens with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina, never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee you when the session ends, we'll need us some needs. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dog and them potato rounds, I bet you a like. or the fried fish and a couple shrimp. You can taste the town when you bite it. If you don't keep it moving after all this food, you will lay it down with the itis. And I got plenty much more to show. Throw the plates away, let's fight it. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the Project Kaiser. Then they got flipped with the rent on 1,000. Moved the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on islands. Over there used to be the Westside Club. Every night packed with the Westside cuz. Westside players and the Westside thugs, showing Westside love to the Westside plug. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallard Creek. If you want something out of here, it's on me. When to pay the cashier, put this on 3. This small town in the big city called Meg County, everybody know each other. Even on the south side with Noah brother, chop it up, shout it then burn brother. It's been a pleasure. Anytime you wanna come on down, I'll show you around. Now make sure you get in the house and I won't pull off till you safe and sound. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Betty Ford, Best Trade, Nation Ford, Rouse Fair, Freedom Drive, Chuck C's, Little Rock, Boulevard, Statesville, Sunset, North Trine, South Trine, Grand Street, Sugar Creek, Pleasant Road, Dub City, Central Ave, Albemarle, Independent, Woodlawn, Idlewild, Downtown, Monroe, Glen Road, Wilkesand, Mill Road, Oaklawn, Airwood, Glenwood, Brookshire, every hood, Georgia, all the way back round North Carolina, Texas, all the way back round South Carolina, Louisiana, all the way back round North Carolina, Tennessee, all the way back round South Carolina, Florida, all the way back round North Carolina, Mississippi,